If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
Turns out Johnson's alleged role in this case came after young Dolph was killed. I just spoke with District Attorney Steve Mulroy, who says Johnson has been on their radar for quite some time.
Well, this new suspect is charged with conspiracy, and we're alleging that he helped one of the shooters escape, and he helped one of the shooters receive money for the solicited murder.
So we gotta pay close attention, y'all. Did y'all hear what the prosecuting attorney said? The prosecuting attorney said that they believe that Jamarcus helped one of the killers of young Dolph escape, right? When he say escape, is he talking about escape from the scene of the crime? Or is he talking about, after the killing happened and it got hot on him, you know what I mean? That he tried to help them escape to go to a different state or something like that, right? These are the questions that we need answers to. Which escape is you talking about, right? Now, the other thing that he said that Jamarcus helped one of the shooters go collect the money for the hit on young Dolph. We gotta understand something, y'all. And just from my observation and having a little bit of knowledge of the law and conspiracy and stuff like that, I believe that Jamarcus helped one of the shooters escape from right after that murder. Not only that, after they escaped after that murder, he helped them go collect that bag after they said, hey, yeah, we done killed him. He dead over here, and I need that money. I need that ticket. I'm here to collect. He helped whomever do all that, and that's where the conspiracy come from. Because we got to understand something, y'all. A conspiracy to commit murder or a conspiracy to commit anything takes two people to have sit down and plan and consulted about committing a crime, right? And so where his conspiracy come from, even though it's after the murder of young Dolph, is when they came and got him, or they called him and said, hey man, come pick me up. We just took care of that business on young Dolph. And he came and picked him up. Hey man, take me over here. I got to go pick up this money because I got this. I took care of my business. Young Dolph dead. Let me go pick up this bread. And he drove him. He took him. So once he did that, he understood a murder happened. He understood that this person that he was driving with killed young Dolph or shot at young Dolph. And he didn't call the police and say, hey man, listen, I'm sitting here in the car with a person that said that they just shot at young Dolph and possibly killed him. They had me come pick him up and they want me to go take him to go get the money for the killing. If he would have did that, that would have killed the conspiracy. But being that he didn't, that put him in it. Why? Because mentally, he agreed to the crime that happened. And when he took them to go pick up that money, and when he took them to escape away from the crime scene and all that or whatever, he knowingly, willingly, adequately agreed to the crime that happened. So there it is. We got our conspiracy, right? So now, the cold-blooded part about that, now that he's about to take a deal, we got to understand something. And taking his deal for conspiracy to commit murder, if they don't lessen his charge, if he's finna plead guilty to conspiracy to commit murder, what's finna happen is this right here. They finna get him in that courtroom and put it on the record. Whoever it was that he picked up to escape from the young, they gonna ask him, who did you pick up? Cornbread. Who did you pick up? Straight drop. Who did you take to go pick up that money for killing young Dolph? Cornbread. Who did you pick up to go collect that money after killing young Dolph? Straight drop. He has to. Because they saying that they got evidence showing that he's a willing participant in the crime. So if he conspired, right? Conspiracy takes two people. If he conspired with somebody else, that means that when they put him in that courtroom, they're going to ask him, who was you conspiring with? We got to understand something, y'all. When the prosecuting attorney gives you a deal, they want something. Listen, prosecutors don't just give deals just because they just feeling good. I feel good today. I feel like letting somebody that killed somebody, I want to release somebody. I want to release a killer back into the community, even though it's my job to protect the community. Today, I just feel like releasing a killer. No, it don't happen like that. When you make a deal with the prosecuting attorney, if you're not an informant, they want that conviction up out you. They want that jail sentence up out you. And they want your time. What I mean by the time, they want you to go to jail and spend some time in jail. They want you to get on probation and spend some time on probation, because probation is just like jail. Soon as you mess up, that's when they're going to put you behind bars. So we got to understand something. When they sit him down, he got to do some snitching. And the cold-blooded part about the whole ordeal is this right here, y'all. The man's name is Jamarcus Johnson. The man straight drop name is Justin Johnson. Word on the street is that they are brothers, right? I don't know if they got the same mother and father, but it appears that way, being that they got the same last name. Or at least they got the same father, or they might got different mothers, right? But word on the street is that they have brothers. So we gonna just leave it right there, you know what I'm saying? But look, regardless if they have brothers or whatever it is, right? This man is finna sit in front of a prosecuting attorney and a judge and tell on his brother. They got the same blood, y'all. His brother. Look, it's one thing to be telling anyway. Let's just look, right? It's one thing to be telling anyway, but on your brother? Listen, I guarantee y'all right now that this man never thought in a million years that he will be testifying against his brother, that he will be saying something against his brother that can lead his brother to spending the rest of his life in the penitentiary. He never thought that he would be put in a situation like that. And not only that, he probably even thought to himself that, hey man, look, if I ever get in a situation like that, I'm not telling on my brother. I'm my brother's keeper. I'm not no rat. I'm not snitching on my brother. But then when they handed him them charge papers, Jamarcus Johnson, here you go. Yeah, these are your charge papers. And he went through them, y'all. He looking. He sent text messages and all type of stuff connecting him to the crime. He looking. And when he got to that penalty phase where it say punishment, 0 to life. Hold on, I ain't never committed no felonies a day in my life. Y'all see, the man only got charged with weed. This man is not a felon. He's not a hardened criminal. Life? He couldn't wait to get on the phone. Hey, look, man, all I did was just pick them up. All I did was just drop them off to pick up the money. I ain't not understanding that he conspiring, he connecting himself to a murder. You see what I'm saying? It is that simple. That simple. Something that small can cost you the rest of your life in the penitentiary. Understand that, young brothers, classic men, classic women, young sisters, understand that something that small can cost you the rest of your life, can ruin your life. Because you just trying to look out. Let me look out for my brother, man. I know they just killed young Dolph over there. He just want me to pick him up, man. Take him away from the scene. I ain't did nothing. He just want me to go pick up the money, man. You know, I'm giving me a couple $100 off that. Go give me some gas money. Go buy my child a car. I mean, a bike or something like that. And hey, I ain't did nothing. I ain't did the killing. But just participating this much in a murder can cost you the rest of your life. So you gotta think. When your homeboy, your family member, I don't care who it is, if you understand that they just committed a crime and you help them in any type of way, you agreeing to what they did. You are now participating in what they did. So you gotta think. When the homeboys pull up, hey, yeah, we just got done putting in that work. Hey, drive me over here real quick. I ain't got no gas, bro. Look, my mama just called. I gotta go pick up my mama. Hey, drive me over here. I gotta go pick up this bread. I'm gonna hit you with a couple $100. Listen, that little money that they talking about giving you is not worth your life. That money that they talking about giving you just to drive them over here to pick up that ticket because they done shot and killed somebody or committed some type of crime is not enough for you to be sitting in that penitentiary doing all that time. So you got to think. Be hood educated, not lane related. Don't fall for it. I don't care how much you love them. If you know that somebody just committed a crime, hey, look, bro, you know I'm straight and narrow. I can't participate in that in no type of way whatsoever. I'm sorry, bro, but I can't even give you no money to go get in the Uber. That's participating. I'm helping you. I can't help you, bro. I'm sorry. I mean, I enjoy my freedom. I got to go to college. I got kids I got to raise. I got to be here for my mama. My mama getting old. Who gonna take care of my mama? You see what I'm saying? Think before you react. Don't allow your emotions and your love and you know your pride and your ego get in the way of you putting yourself in danger to spend time in the penitentiary. All because of what this fool done did. That's what Jamarcus is going through right now. He's sitting there right now like, I ain't know it was that serious. I just thought I would just, he didn't understand. He didn't know. He just looking out for his brother. Now his brother got him in all this mess. And now he finna sit there and tell on his brother just so that he can get out of the mess. This man right here is destroyed mentally. So now, just to bring it home though, so that you can understand how minute that his participation was in the crime, we heard the prosecutor. We heard what the prosecutor said. Now listen to what his lawyer said. Did y'all hear him? He had nothing to do with the shooting. He had nothing to do with the planning. Everything that he did was after the fact. After young Dolph was already dead. But that little participation that he did got this man charged with conspiracy to commit murder. I say all that to say this to all you young brothers, all you young sisters, and all you classic men and classic women. When a fool come to you after committing a crime, cut him. Hey, look, no, Unless you want to be looking like Jamarcus. facing the rest of your life in the penitentiary, all because you did something this small to aid and assist your brother or somebody that you got some type of love for. It's not worth it. We hood educated, not lane related. If I said anything in this video to cause you to think, hit that subscribe button if you ain't subscribed to the channel already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Now, before I depart, allow me to give a shout out to some of the blessings that I received this week. Let me give a shout out to one of my GD partners out there, man. Let me give a shout out to the homeboy, Justin Scott, man. I want to say happy G-Day. In other words, happy birthday to the brother Justin Scott, and for the donation of $5.74 Cash App. I really appreciate that. Let me give a shout out to Tony, your homie, for the $16 Cash App. Thank you, and I really appreciate that. Let me give a shout out to Daryl Rowe for the $10 Cash App. And let me give a special happy birthday to Daryl Rowe Jr. Man, listen, y'all don't understand. Y'all my Gemini partners. My birthday coming up June 18th. This Gemini gang a no gang. So y'all know how we already locked in. So Daryl Rowe Jr., happy birthday, brother. And let me give a shout out to Wendy Oren for the $4.99 super thanks. And let me give a shout out to the homegirl Rita Haywood for the $2 super thanks. Thank all of y'all. I really appreciate it. This is hood educated, not lane related. Peace and love.